A shock. There is no history of breast cancer in the family, and it is something that always happened to others. It's never like I thought it would happen to me. So it was a hugely shocking moment when I heard that I have two lumps in my breast, and then the next step meant what next? So my name is Rachna, and I stay in Bangalore. I belong to Allahabad. I stay here with my husband and two lovely children. I'm an HR professional for about 25 plus years, but in the last decade or so I turned writer, and I write humor. I really enjoy doing that. I had no symptoms, and this is something we all need to know, that most cancers come with very less symptoms or absolutely no symptoms. It was sometime in December I started feeling very tired, and women feel tired for a number of reasons. So other than extreme fatigue, I didn't feel anything. I saw a breast cancer self-examination video, and I just did a self-exam just for the heck of it. And what do I find? A lump. I could feel the lump. It wasn't at the surface, it was deep inside, but I could feel it. It was stage 2A, which is early breast cancer. So while breast cancer treatments differ from case to case, most of them take up the better part of the year, and so did mine, almost 8 months. It began with a mastectomy, which meant an entire removal of the breast. 3 weeks after healing from that, the chemotherapy start, and after that, of course, since it was a complete mastectomy, I didn't need any radiation. Yes, getting back your strength takes time, and the chemotherapy also takes a toll on your bones. So getting your bone density tested and eating right for it. Yes, you have to have a new lifestyle after treatment. A journey with cancer, I'm sure any form of cancer, does change you pretty fundamentally in a big way. Either you can choose to live fearfully for the rest of your life, wondering if there'll be a relapse or wondering something else might go wrong, or you could choose to live your life with gratitude for every day that you have. The day after my last chemotherapy, I drove to a departmental store to buy rations, and that itself made me so grateful that I am here, I am choosing my own groceries. See, there is a message that I cannot repeat and reiterate strongly enough, that early detection is going to save your life. Yes, it's very difficult to hear those words, you have cancer, but I'd rather hear those words early and still be living 7 years on than to just avoid hearing those words and find out that the detection was late. And that's the first thing my doctor said when she held my hand when I was in tears. And later on she told me it's completely curable because we caught it early. So while the cases are increasing, we should also start thinking in terms of, yes, it is possible I can get it. It is possible somebody very close to me can get it. So very, very clearly and very firmly yet sweetly, I would tell all women, please go for your mammograms if you're above 40 or 45 as your doctor indicates on an annual basis. Keep watching for any unusual changes in your day-to-day body and mind. If it's fatigue, if it's some kind of ache, some kind of mole, some kind of lump that you feel. And finally, don't fear the word cancer. Don't fear the C word. So while breast cancer, they say, is more common when you cross 40, there are many cases now happening with women who are even in their 20s and 30s. So please make breast self-exam a regular thing. Do it, because that's the best way for you to find something suspicious and go see a doctor.